Welcome to this video. I have failed 5 businesses in the past. And when I learned one thing is that a lot of people, they talk about these business strategies and stuff like that. A lot about these superficial strategies. But the thing is that our mind tries always to fill up an empty space in our head. This is why everyone in this world has an opinion about anything. Just ask a stranger on the street about anything. He will give you an opinion. Why something is like that, why we don't have world peace, why, all kind of stuff. No, the thing about that is that even if you don't seek a strategy to have success with your relationship or with your business, your mind will find a strategy anyway. So why are you focusing then on a strategy at all? If you focus on your being, so when I observed one thing is that people who were successful with their strategies, it was not because of the strategies. They have chosen the right strategies because of who they were. They just had the right identity. Okay? And because they were the right people, they have chosen the right strategies, the right places. And at the end, they had the right results. And then they had just justified their story, why they must be a success. And when they were unconscious, they maybe preached that, but these were not the real reasons why they were successful. And it's the same with people who were unsuccessful. At the end, everyone just justified their story, right? In this video, I won't talk about just one topic like usually. I will talk about the general concept, what is necessary to create this identity in general, to manifest what you want. When I experienced all of that, and a lot of that was super painful, man. I hated this shit. All honesty, it was super painful. And I tried really, I was in different industries, tried different things like door-to-door sales and other stuff. And the thing is that at the end, I asked myself like 2 questions. So I think it was one question. I just asked myself, okay, how can I get what I want in the most simple and fast way while having the highest self-esteem? And I have got an answer. So the answer is basically is that all you need to do to have that is to learn the core principles. The core principles to manifest what you want while being detached from the outcomes and from the world, not having too high importance. Importance means too much psychological meaning, that you don't give too much psychological meaning towards something. Okay? So, and to have this, all you have to understand, like the core principles, like the principle of the rhythm, that there needs to be like a balance of yin and yang. If you don't look for that, you won't be able to work properly, and at the same time, you will maybe sabotage yourself. You will get a burnout, or you will get ill. Something will get in your way, or you will feel really stressed while working. This will affect your state. Okay? Or other principles like everything is energy and your thoughts and your emotions. When I say thoughts, I mean also your images. They create your reality. This is one of the real reasons why people have the results they want. It's like a big cycle of cause and effect. At the starting when you're a baby, you are thinking something. And then it took such a momentum and shapes to such a big degree your identity that you still believe probably the same thing. And if you can change this fucking identity and just build it consciously, then you can literally do any fucking shit you want. You can literally do anything. And another thing is just understand how importance works. Importance just means, like I said, that because is that we put too much psychological meaning into something, like putting a woman on a pedestal or a man on a pedestal, putting something on a pedestal, like the outcome. We want the outcome so badly that we get obsessed, and at the end, it doesn't work a fucking shit. That's like what worked, how it was with one of my businesses in the past, right? It's like with sales calls, right? If you're on the sales calls, then you're so desperate and you try to close, it feels so terrible, right? And you just get rejected, and at the end, right, it didn't even work out. Even if it will work out anyway, that you have to feel that terrible, you could also just feel relaxed, not needy at all, right? And the funny thing is the chance will increase. The chance, like literally that it works, will increase. Yeah, so like literally to understand these principles and how to create with this, with your thoughts and emotions, you know, this identity. This is what really, yeah, this is what really brings you these results in the most simple and fastest way, while not being dependent with your self-esteem on these outcomes on the outer world. And another point to do that at all is to have absolute clarity, like absolute clarity about what you want, about who you will be, about your outcome, and how you will feel emotionally. These three things. And all of these principles work the better you live mindfully, literally. The more you have self-reflection. That's why I like journaling. For me, that's like the masculine way of self-reflection. And the mindfulness way is for me like a feminine way, because it's just about feeling. That's how I perceived it, at least. Because when I just write it down, I have this absolute clarity, this rational clarity. I just see the patterns. Fuck, this is it. This is where I am. This is what I need. And just feel it, just to observe everything. This is for me like the feminine way. It's just, this is at least how I just perceive that. And if one can understand like these principles that I said, the law of rhythm, the law of cause and effect, right? Everything happens because of something that happened before. It's like a chain reaction. Like if you, the reason why you are right now is no coincidence. And it's not because you're fucking strategies, man. Okay, and all the tactics and all that stuff. It's fucking bullshit. It's because of your being. Because what you believe about yourself, how you feel about yourself, you know, or because probably also because of your traumas, because of how they shaped you, right? This is why you have the results that you have right now in your life. Yeah. And yet, like, to understand the law of cause and effect, and that everything is energy, right? Because our thoughts and emotions, they just bring us on a certain frequency. And like, to understand importance, I don't even know if it's the 15th thing. Anyway, to understand importance, and at the end, just create clarity and live in the now as deep as possible. Like literally just these couple things. With these couple things, we can create our reality. We can create our reality and just manifest what we want while being detached. Because if you reduce importance, then you don't take things so seriously. You don't make yourself as independent on that, right? And for all of that, it's also necessary to understand how to let go. If you understand how you can proceed emotions, then you can rise in your frequency. You won't have these blockages, like in wherever you are in your sales calls and when you interact with people. You can unblock yourself every fucking time. It's just a question of time if you know how it works, because you can just fucking unblock yourself, so nothing can stop you. And just these couple of things, and to practice that every day, and you can create anything. Instead, if one makes a fucking tactic, in best case, you can create an outcome in one single area and that's it. Fucking what hell? It's nothing. Like the efficiency is not that high. But with this stuff, you can literally create better relationships and also business success and everything all at once. Like, this is at least my experience, and this is what I observed when I ask myself these questions also. This is also what I observed why some people just get everything. At the end, it's just about these core principles. And that's it. The deeper the principles and the more one can master that, the more you can get what you want. I hope this video helped you. Comment below what you liked, what you didn't like, what you wish for as a next video or something like that. See you next time. Bye bye.